What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're playing some more EA Sports UFC 3. This is episode number 6 of the lightweight tournament. We're going to dive in today. It is Conor McGregor v Daniel Hooker. This is going to be a very, very interesting fight. It should be a stand-up war. Dan Hooker loves a scrap. Conor McGregor, a very active and very accurate striker. That's what I was supposed to say. But we're going to dive in. We're going to see how this one goes. I feel like Dan Hooker could cause some problems for McGregor in the striking department. I feel like Dan Hooker might be a little bit better on the ground as well. But here we go. The notorious Conor McGregor taking on Dan Hooker, a very game and tough opponent. This guy used to be a featherweight. Both of these fighters used to be a featherweight, moved up into the lightweight division. And here we go. Daniel Hooker making the whoop. This dude's a beast. Dan Hangman Hooker is definitely a tough guy, a tough opponent for Conor. But I do feel like this fight will mostly be standing, and that could be a good benefit for Conor McGregor. Obviously, one of the best strikers in this division. We still have some very, very good fights to go. We have Tony Ferguson v Edson Barboza. We have Justin Gaethje v Al Iaquinta, and of course Conor McGregor v Dan Hooker going down today. This is going to be very interesting. The winner of this fight will face Khabib Nurmagomedov in the next round. So, I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough fight for whoever wins this one. But we will see what happens. Daniel Hooker has made it to the octagon. Now here is the biggest star in MMA. Conor McGregor making the walk.
So here is Conor McGregor
ready to throw down with Dan Hooker. The first two-division champion in UFC history. Everyone else is kind of following suit now. He was the first. Here we go. He's got a knockout in the welterweight division, the lightweight division, and the featherweight division. I believe he's the only fighter in history to do that in the UFC, which is very interesting. We're going to see how this one goes, man. He hits very hard. Then again, so does Dan Hooker. He's no joke either. So, I don't know. We'll see what goes down. This bracket is very, very interesting because we have Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje, Conor, and Khabib. Some really, really high-level fighters in the second bracket of this tournament. And here we go. McGregor making the billionaire strut into the octagon. This is going to be a very tough one. A big win last time out for Conor McGregor. A 40-second knockout for him against I can't even speak. Cowboy Cerrone. And Daniel Hooker, his last fight was a decision win over Paul Felder, a very close fight. We will see what happens. Conor McGregor fighting at welterweight now against Cowboy. And there's rumours he's going back down though. I guess we will see. But here we go. Both of these guys are my favourites. They're up there as one of my favourite fighters. I think Conor McGregor is probably in my top 5. Dan Hooker is definitely up there for me as well. A very good brawler. Always loves to come and scrap. We're going to see what happens. Here he is. The Hangman. Ready to throw down. And of course, the notorious Conor McGregor. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do. We've only simulated one fight with Conor on the channel when he lost to Cowboy, so I guess we'll see how this one goes. Here we go, Bruce Buffer. Let's see how this one goes. This should be a stand-up brawl. Every fight is finished by submission so far. This could be the first that goes by knockout or decision. McGregor, Hooker. Here we go. Bit of a size difference for Hooker already. But we will see how it goes, man. And already the speed from Conor. We will see. Hooker's got to close that gap. Conor McGregor picking him off with kicks so far. Here we go. Front kick attempt there from McGregor. Hooker cracks him with a nice shot, but McGregor, the combinations for Conor. Jesus. That high kick is there for both of these guys. I haven't really seen many high kicks be thrown in this tournament, which is very interesting. Here we go. McGregor looking to counter. Big straight there from Hooker. Here we go. Straight to the body attempt there from McGregor. Front kick attempt. Nice straight from Conor. And it looks like Hooker might be having some trouble trying to get in on the inside. He keeps getting buzzed with these shots at range. Nice straight there from Conor. Spinning kick to the body. Nice. That was not a roundhouse kick. I think that was a spinning side kick, if I am correct. Nice hook there for Conor. Dan Hooker, though, being a little bit more relentless here. McGregor needs to be careful. He's landing at a nice rate, but he needs to be careful because Dan is very, very relentless. He needs to not really overexert himself, use too many big moves early in the rounds. He does gas out. I guess we'll see. Oh, a big shot for Conor. And Hooker is buzzed. McGregor now pushing forward. Nice spinning kick there. Beautiful. And Hooker just coming forward. This is what I mean about Dan Hooker. Good shot there for Hooker, though. Getting stuck in there. Nice straight again for McGregor. Hook there. Oh, big shot. And Hooker hurt again. Second time in the round he's been rocked. That high kick is there for Conor all day. I don't know why he isn't throwing it. The same with Hooker. It's there all day. They're just not throwing it. Excuse me. Here we go. That oblique leg kick attempt there from McGregor. Nice return into fire there from Dan Hooker. Front kick to the face for Conor. McGregor looking very good so far. Definitely winning this round. They go to the clinch. Hooker trying to get that takedown attempt. Can he get it? McGregor in the tie. Big elbow for Conor. Dan Hooker getting attacked quite frequently. A good dominant round for Conor this round. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it for all three, but so far so good for Conor. I guess we'll see what the other two have in store, but so far, if you're a McGregor fan, this is what you want to see. But a big head kick there from Hooker. I feel like McGregor is just quicker. He definitely hits harder. I guess we'll see. Good first round. I'd say that the round obviously went to Conor with the rocks. Stunned him frequently. Landed a lot of attacks to the body. A lot of variation in the strikes to the body there. Spinning kicks, elbows to the head as well. The side kicks there. Really, really a nice variety of strikes against Dan Hooker here. Landed some overhands, some spinning kicks. A good round if you're a McGregor fan. Let's go again. There is a little cut on the nose of Conor. I believe Hooker might be cut as well. There we go. Going into round two. A lot of people said Conor is going to win this one. So far, those predictions look like they're going ahead. But you never know, man. This is mixed martial arts. I guess we will see. Hooker is not out in this competition yet. Here we go. Good body shot there. Leans in. Got to watch his head, though, leaning in like that. Here we go. McGregor needs to go long. Good knee. I feel like Hooker needs to kind of smother him. Come forward, kind of like what we see Nate Diaz do. Oh, that was a perfect counter shot, and Hooker tastes the canvas for the first time. McGregor looking for the finish now. Dropping him early in round two. Big front kick for Hooker, though. Oh, here we go. Nice shots. Nice front kick there for Hooker. Good two-punch combination for McGregor, though. Very good with his head movement and his countering. Conor McGregor feints the takedown there. I wouldn't have even bothered for that. We know he's not going to try and take you down. He wants to stand up. Good uppercut for Dan Hooker there. That was nice. Nice shot. I don't know how this one goes, man, but I've got a good idea. I feel like Hooker is overextending and he's leaving himself open. But he's landing a little bit more here. We're seeing Hooker throw a lot more combos. And it's kind of upsetting the balance of Conor McGregor. He's having to defend a little bit more. The only problem is McGregor is so good at countering, he might crack Dan Hooker flush in a moment. I guess we'll see. He's good at drawing fire. Oh, big overhand. He's good at making people throw and then land something of his own. He's very good at that. I guess we'll see. Dan Hooker's looked a lot better this round, though. Even though he was dropped, he's starting to use a little bit more. He's starting to think a little bit more. He's starting to come in, and he's got a little bit more of a strategy going into this round. He's throwing a lot more punches. He's kind of drowned in McGregor there. As we see there, another shot. This round is a little bit more even, I'd say. I know McGregor landed a knockdown, but still. Big head kick there for Dan Hooker. McGregor answers back with two more shots, though. Oh, big head kick. And Dan Hooker is hurt. He is still rocked. McGregor trying to finish. It's about time we see some stand-up in this tournament, and we have got some today. Let's go. McGregor needs to use his jab more. Oh, a big straight. Dan Hooker's rocked again. McGregor teeing off. I've got to give credit to Dan Hooker, man. An insane amount of heart this fighter has. Big straight there for Dan. Let's go.
Conor McGregor with a vicious leg
big
kick.
shot there for Hooker. Oh, the hook lands. And Hooker is wobbled again. Oh, tries a jumping switch kick there, I believe that was. We're going into the third. What a fight. Again, I'd say 2-0 Conor McGregor. He's taking this fight. It's The Rock's beautiful counter shot there. That was one of the best shots I've seen. Then comes back in with the jab and drops him. Can we see that again? No, we're going to see the spinning kick there. Beautiful shot for McGregor to the chin of Dan Hooker. I want to see that shot where he slips the punch and then comes in with another one. But he rocked him repeatedly in this round. It was a kind of a signature thing in this round. I don't know. I feel like Dan Hooker, he needs to knock him out. He's 2-0 on the scorecards. He needs to finish Conor McGregor. Whether it's a knockout or a submission, he needs to take him out. I feel like McGregor is up on the scorecards. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe Dan Hooker's going to get a bit desperate, rush him. He might even leave himself open for a counter shot. But I feel like Dan Hooker needs to pressure him and start throwing a lot more combinations. Maybe kick his legs, go to the body. You know, there we go. A spinning kick again for McGregor there. Big shot. Pierces through the guard with his jab also. Good body kick there from Hooker. There we go. Overhand attempt. Nice shot to the body again. He's been landing a lot to Hooker's body. He is too fast, man. Hooker a little bit slower. But I feel like Hooker could really give him some trouble if he just keeps on him, you know? He just keeps that pressure, kicks the legs, comes upstairs now and again. I think McGregor could be in trouble there, but I don't know. Another shot lands for Hooker. I don't know if McGregor landed that head kick. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oblique leg kick there. Nice. Tried the side kick. Good block by Dan Hooker. Nice body kick for Conor. Combinations again for McGregor. Tried the overhand. Almost cracked him. One more round in this. Good jab there for Dan Hooker. That was a very good jab. Oh, big uppercut for McGregor. And Hooker hurt again. He is catching him repeatedly. Good shots though. He's returning fire. Big shot to the body. Dan Hooker is hurt. That was a real big kick to the body there. And again attacking the body. We're seeing it kind of similar to Hooker v Barboza. Big head kick. That's it. That's over. That's over. Conor McGregor. The first knockout in the tournament. Mystic Mac does it again. Big win for Conor McGregor. Beautiful kick. Beautiful shot. The best striking we've seen in the tournament so far. The first knockout in the tournament so far. He goes up against Khabib in the next one. That was a nice high kick there. And Hooker slams off the mat there. See his head bounce off the canvas. Boom. Beautiful KO. McGregor is through to the next round against Khabib. That's going to be a very interesting fight. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end today's episode here. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, smash the like button, comment and subscribe. And I will see you for more EA Sports UFC 3 lightweight tournament next time. Stay awesome, guys. Have a good day. And I'll see you all again in the next video.
Ladies and gentlemen,